Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video, folks. I'm once again in World of Warcraft, and this time around we are in Stranglethorn Vale once more, and by my guessing I think I'll be here for quite some time. Now, I do remember that I think, if I'm wrong here, correct me, but I think we can probably pull about 10 levels in this area, so that means we will be here for quite some time. We might potentially get bored of this area, but this is an area that I do like for some odd reason. And I think it's probably because it's the forest, but we're going to continue with the questing here. We're going to try and get as much of it done. I'm not going to do every single little quest, but I would say the vast majority of them. So that is pretty much the plan. If I can pull 10 levels here, then that would be good. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm currently trying to work through the hunter quest that we have here. So I believe we have to kill various types of creatures, and I think basically there's various types of tigers, panthers, and I'm gonna guess raptors as far as I can remember. And then we kind of get a boss fight, or like a mini boss fight at the end, an elite fight where we might potentially have to group up. I'm going to try and do that fight by myself, give that a go. Normally I like to do stuff like that. It's kind of a way of me testing myself against the game. We'll see where that ends up. I don't know how far we are. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say I don't know how far we are from it. I know very, very, very vaguely what the end game scenario is for this quest line. So basically, I'm going to try and build up towards it. I'm going to try and kill some stuff, get some quests done, and just kind of try and enjoy the game. Personally, so far, I've actually been enjoying it. The grind is just as I remember it. Sometimes it feels slower than I remembered it. But very, very briefly, that makes sense. But just because I used to, in my mind at least, level up quite quick. I mean, I was almost on autopilot when I did that. I did that many characters, so I'm trying to remember certain areas of the game, certain quest lines, you know, certain mechanics and stuff like that. I'm getting better at it. It's you know, I'm getting more and more proficient at the game. There are, of course, still gaps in my skills, if you want to call it that. So we're going to slowly make our way towards it. Obviously, as we level up, I'm going to try and get myself into as many dungeons as humanly possible. So that's the other thing as well. I do want to explore the dungeons. Some I know better than others, and others I don't remember at all. So that's going to be a case. But I suppose being a healer in the dungeons should be the easiest way of dealing with it. I mean, I don't have much responsibility. Well, no, saying that, I do have responsibility for keeping everybody alive and not staying in the dangerous things that NPCs put on the floor. So that's kind of my role there. I don't think there's anything too complex as a mechanic for dungeons at this point in time. So really, that's going to be cool. I think it's going to get more complicated once we get into raids, if we get a chance to do raids by the time Wrath of the Lich King comes out. We'll see. Oh, we have 2 tigers. This could potentially end pretty bad for me. I mean, I wasn't really struggling with one, but now we're taking damage from 2 directions. And yeah, I have to also manage my mana pool as well. So we don't want to go too nuts with it. We might need a heal here. So I think that would be very useful. It is cool doing this as a paladin. Like I said, I've generally preferred a ranged character and a melee character as well. It's kind of new to me to be in melee. Saying that's new to me, just a general thing. 10 years of it, you know, 10 years of absence from it kind of does that to you. But the game so far does run pretty good. I haven't really encountered many problems. I think the only thing I've encountered is I don't even know how to describe this one. It's a really weird glitch where it almost glitches out your keyboard in the sense of you can't type a full sentence in the chat box your keys, so your action keys, don't really work the way they intend to. You can't click on it. It's a really weird glitch. I can't even describe it. The way I figured out how to fix that one is by just relogging. So that seems to work and fix the problem. I don't even know what makes that happen, but I have come across that. So I tried a couple of things, but I gave up. I thought I did something. So what I did is I relogged and it seemed to work. I don't even know how, like, the full details of what happened there with regards to that. So let's get a little mana potion here. We do have some trolls that we will fight. Now, I did look at the auction house. Just out of curiosity, I think one evening I was just kind of browsing around and looking for things, and not looking for things that I want to buy, just kind of looking at what was available at the auction house. And I did notice that the mojo from these dudes is worth a lot. So the thing is, the mojo and the troll sweat have the same icon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be keeping the mojo from these, and of course, with that said, I will be selling it. Ideally, I would like to sell them in stacks, but I'll sell them anyway they come. I'm not really that bothered. It does bring in some extra gold. We do want some gold. Gold is good. We like gold, and I do want to build up. Really interestingly, and now I don't know how this works out, but I learned the Warhorse spell. I didn't need to learn the riding skill. Now, what I'm quite curious here is this a way of bypassing getting the riding skill? So when we get to, I think it's 100%, because I think the Warhorse is 60%. The next level of the Warhorse is 100% speed. So my question is, do we get an upgrade to the spell, and does that upgrade bypass having to buy the riding skill? That's the question, because if that is what it is, then that means it's actually very cost effective or efficient to have a paladin. You basically just get a horse for being a paladin. You don't, and the riding skill as well. You don't have to buy either the horse or the riding skill. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm still gonna have to get the flying mount. So also saving up for that, I think, unless I'm wrong, that's about 1,000 gold, which is, I suppose, expensive. So we are saving up for that. We are also saving up for pretty much anything else that we may need as we kind of level up, and what, as we come across various things. I do want this guy to be also the banker for the other characters as well. This is my first character, so he's gonna stay the main, and and we'll see where that goes. So with that said, I will crack on. Oh, hello, we got two of these guys. That is a problem right here. We're going to deal with the troll because the troll is higher level and he's going to do more damage to us. So, we'll take this guy out first. And then we shall deal with the panther afterwards. I did make a mistake. I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't see him, okay? I should have paid attention more to my environment. I didn't. And this is how we ended up in the situation. But yeah, Stranglethorn Vale is one of the areas that I do actually, to some extent, actually like. And I remember that this was quite a big area in terms of leveling up, questing. This is one of the areas you spend a lot of time in. I mean, you can go to other areas, but why waste time on travel to other areas when there are plenty of quests to be had in this area? So that's my logic behind it. So obviously what I prefer to do is to pick up all the quests, get through all of them, try to get through all of them. If some of them are very fiddly and require certain specific things, or I think that's a bit out of my way, then I'll just leave those quests and not really complete them. But other than that, there aren't very many of those quests in this area, as I remembered it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how my memory holds up as compared to the game in its current state. So we'll see, yeah. Oh, we got a nice little mechanical ostrich. So we've got a couple of things that we need to deal with down this way. So we are in the Balal ruins. Savage Coast. Okay, cool. We're going this way, so that is fine. We are traveling in the right direction. Feels a bit empty down this way, but hey, ooh, hello. Nope, we don't want to deal with that. What about you? You look a bit higher level. The question is, do I want to deal with them? The problem is, as much as I'd like to do that, it would be very mana demanding, very mana draining. So, don't know if it's really worth dealing with such high level creatures at this time, unless they are quest creatures. And of course, unless I'm sure I can deal with them, some of them can be a bit more challenging than others. Go this way. Yes, there we are. This is what we're after. Now, one thing I find interesting about the raptors in this particular game is that the wild raptors have these feathers around their knees and on their arms. I don't know, they look like they're more or less artificially attached to them. Now, I can understand on the tamed raptors if that was a thing, but why is it on the wild raptors? That's why I never got. I understand that, you know, it's just basically reskin of a creature with increased abilities and yeah, higher stats and stuff like that we have to do. This is just something we have to go through to get to where we're going. But I just think stuff like this, that little detail, would have actually made it more interesting. Seeing these things, like the wild ones, being somewhat slightly different to the ones you tame. And once you tame them, you can have the feathers on them and stuff like that, and decorative bits and pieces. But hey, it's just what it is, isn't it? Like, I remember playing this as a kid. I wasn't even a kid. I was a young adult at the time that I was playing this. And looking at the raptors and thinking, "Oh, these things look so cool. I really like the raptors." So killing these things, I think this was one of my hunter's pets anyways. Killing these things felt such like an achievement. It was unbelievable. Like, and every time I'd kill these things, whilst I was doing what I was doing, I couldn't help but look at them and just think how cool these things were. I do like dinosaurs, by the way, so that is also a thing. But I always admire them, and they came in various skin colors. But I always liked the ones here in Stranglethorn Vale for some odd reason. I think that this kind of coloration does suit this creature. And even the purple ones look pretty darn decent. But I like the combination of colors here. Like, even now I'm looking at them and I think they're pretty cool. You can see they have necklaces as well. And like a little horn on their nose. Okay, we have a Tauren dude right here. We know he's a Tauren because he's a cat with horns to horde people. Just wave and smile. That's the motto. I mean, we're not in a PvP server, so really not that bothered whatsoever. They can't do nothing to us. And they're probably more focused on their questing than us. I think, and as far as I understand it, that on this server there are more Alliance players than Horde players, which is interesting. I'd like to know what the ratio is. I think you can actually check to kind of see how many players are Alliance and how many players are Horde. But it's nice to see the opposing faction or members of the opposing factions as you travel the world. So stuff like this, bumping into them is pretty cool. Now, if this was a PvP server, there would have been a chance that this would have ended up in a brawl between, say, me, the Alliance, and the two Horde members. Chances are, I wouldn't have fared too well because there's two of them. Yeah, but that's why I didn't join a PvP server, to be honest. I'm happy being a PvE, just enjoying the environment, the story, relaxing as I quest here, there, and everywhere, and just really exploring the world. That's what I like about this. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest and say, so far my experience of World of Warcraft in this, I'd say, version, so classic, is actually quite positive. I've come across some really nice people. They are helpful. They've helped me out. I don't think they knew who I was or that I was making videos as such, but that's kind of cool, you know, that there is that community in the game. So, you know, a lot of friendliness, a lot of nice people. I'm glad that I picked up the game, and you know, I'm glad that people on the channel are enjoying the content. So, yeah. We do have some trolls down there. These guys are not needed for any quest, so I'm not going to pick a fight with them. There are some raptors there that we can work. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to path this. Yeah, this could be a bit problematic here. I don't know if these are the ones. These are not the ones that we need, actually, are they? Yeah, we do, but there's also the little ones right there. Okay, I'll figure this one out. I think I'm gonna go back down here and kind of work my way through them. So this is kind of the area that I need to be in. I'm gonna push. I don't know, I'm gonna use my warhorse to kind of move around quicker. My warhorse mount to move around quicker. But yeah, I can also hand in some quests, so that's an option. I'm not a big fan of waiting around for things to happen. Okay, we'll avoid that one for now. But I feel like I don't want to leave this area until I'm done with it. Unfortunately, we have the 2 horde members that are going to require double the kills because there's 2 of them to complete the quest line, even though this is a kill quest. So it's not that complicated. We're not trying to get stuff off of these creatures and return them to the quest givers. But I am competing, or am in competition with these guys, so that kind of sucks. And this is where the tension and stresses come in, and I can see this being a reason for them to kill, or for us to fight on actual PvP servers. Okay, we got ourselves another raptor. These things are a very high level compared to me, so they are doing a lot more damage to me, and it is taking me a lot more effort to actually take these things down in due time before I run out of resources, and by that I mean health and mana. So yeah, they are in a sense draining. But that is fine. We do have, there we go, there are our little companions there. I think I don't know, sad bit is after each fight that is like a high level fight for me, I have to sit down and drink some more mana juice. Ooh, there's another raptor there. Can I get it? Oh, I want to get it. I want to get it before the horde do. Unfortunately, I'm not a very fast runner. There we go. Tagged it and bagged it. Well, about to bag it at least. Okay. So, we're doing fine. See, if they, like, even a level makes such a big difference. Still draining, but not as draining. Just need 3 more of these babies and then we can move on. Alright, drink up and eat up. We've got 2 raptors right here. There's one right there. So, where's the horde dudes? They must have finished then. Double. See, I just realized now. I said before that they'll need double kill. No, they don't. They can do the quick twice as fast as what I should have said. Yeah, because there's 2 of them, and it's a kill quest. So they just need whatever the maximum numbers of these creatures killed. So if it's 10-10, but there's 2 of them, so they can take each one creature and actually get there quicker. So I got it wrong. I just realized now. I was thinking of as I was saying that, I was thinking of the quest where we have to get stuff off of these things. So that in that case, it takes double the time because it's 2 of them that need whatever item. So it splits between who gets it. That's kind of what I was thinking. So I do apologize for that. That is misinformative of me, and I did not intend to do that. It was just, yeah, I wasn't really thinking properly when I said that. I did get them confused in my defense. Okay, let's get a little sip here. That thing's a bit high level, and we do want to go with a full mana bar in that fight because we don't want to. Well, we don't want to make ourselves look like, or we don't want to make ourselves look like fools. Did that sound right? Probably not. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, let's deal with you. You should be the last creature that we need. And then we can go and hand in the quest, see what else we can pick up, and get into some more shenanigans, really. I'm going to be honest and say I am looking forward to dungeon runs with this character. I think it's going to be well cool. And like I said, actually, personally speaking, I want to try every one of these dungeons that the game has to offer. I probably won't have the luck of doing all the available dungeons, but I will be very happy if I can get most of them. I think that is what I'm planning. It's interesting to see what gear I come out with. That's the other thing that has me interested in it. So, okay, well, we're done here. We are going to move on. There are the Stranglethorn pages that we need to pick up, and by the looks of it, we're going to need quite a few, so it's going to clutter up our inventory, which sucks. So I think the plan is I'm going to hold on to the pages until we get towards mighty close to either completing it or the end, and then of course I will either see if anybody has the available pages that I need, or the pages that I need available, or try and look at the auction house. My English, wow. Give you a nice little buff, give myself a buff. That guy's a hunter, so automatically we have 2 more peeps here doing the exact same thing. I did think I finished with the raptors, but sadly I need another one. So just 1 more raptor, and then I can move on to the next area. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to kind of quickly catch that raptor before someone else does. This guy's a hunter. Nice, nice, nice. Another paladin. Jesus Christ, I forgot what class I was. So yeah, let's have a look around here. I mean, I don't even know why I'm following him. I'm quite curious to see where he's going. See, I'm doing some hopping here just like him. There's nothing here. Just 1 raptor. Honestly, that's all I need. Okay. I'm hoping for a respawn here. I think this was... Ah, there's a raptor right there. Let's go and get it. And I hope nobody tags it before I do. And here we go. This is where being a ranged unit would have been nice. We can do this from a distance, and then once we've tagged it, in theory it's ours. I say in theory because I don't know if that thing still exists where you tag it and someone else can pick it up off of you and re-tag it as theirs. But yeah, I haven't seen it happen, but never say never. And there we go, 10 raptors out of 10, so that is us done in this area. We're going to go and hand in the quest right there. Got some quests up at the top. I don't know if I'm going to make a level out of this or get a level out of this. I would like to get a level out of this. That would be so nice. But either way, we will still be close to getting that level if we don't get the level. So we won't need very much to completely get the level, which is cool. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Oh, God's sakes, stuns. This is one of the frustrating things about this area, at least in my mind. I have very many memories of these tigers, even when they become really low levels, just stunning me off my mount. And you know what? It is the panthers, but predominantly the tigers I have memories of doing that to me. So, yeah. And even when I was very high level, that still somehow stunned me off my mount, which is really frustrating. There we go. Just making sure I'm going in the right direction. And I think that's kind of where I need... Okay, no. Kind of like this, I believe. So I'm going to have to be careful. Oh, for God's sakes, another tiger. Oh, 2 tigers. This... God, this is going to be bad. And these things are high level too. Right, well, we lost one of them, so at least we're not in as much trouble as I thought we were initially. 2 of them would have been a bit too much, especially at this level, so yeah. Eventually we'll get there, hand in our quest, but not before we pass through these trials. I don't know if there was actually a way of avoiding these. Probably could have avoided them by just trying to go around them, but they do have a very sensitive I don't know what to call it, trigger. They do basically get triggered quite quickly, whereas when you're much higher level than them, they start to ignore you a bit more. So yeah, that's a little observation I noticed. So we're facing it in the completely wrong direction. So basically that's the path right there, basically in a straight line, and we should be there. There we go. We have some more hordes. Again, really cool to see this. Okay, so we should be coming up on the area. There we go, right there. We're gonna get the next set of quests. Ah, my English, really bad. Okie dokie. I guess we have to wait for this guy to talk, and we accept.
Need help?
Let's see how close we get. Quest complete. Okay, decent XP, I guess.
Have a good one.
And we accept that as well.
How are ya?
Raptor Mastery. And he gives us the next one. And I think we have 1 or 2 more up at the top. So we hand that in and pick up whatever else we get given. There are some in the southern bit, and I believe that's called Booty Bay. So we might have to travel down to Booty Bay and pick up the quest from there as well. Although the quest from there, I believe, would potentially be quite high level for us. But picking them up is not necessarily a bad thing. We might end up grouping up with someone that is going in that direction, and so that would make our life that much more easy. Oh my God, stop stunning me. I don't want to accidentally hurt the horde NPC right here, so I need to be careful with what abilities I use. Otherwise it'll put me in PvP if I remember correctly. So, you know, she has no beef with us and we have no beef with her. And yeah, bit of a pun there. No beef whatsoever. We just live and let live. That's it. You know, we're here to quest. All right, let's cross this bridge and see what else we get. It's nice to have a horse. I'm gonna be honest here. It feels still slow, but there is a significant speed increase, so it is actually nice in that regards. This whole world and map is incredibly large, so yeah. Like a mount does help you get around quicker, but a flying mount that is faster helps you get there even quicker. So obviously you want to be traveling from point to point quite quickly. All right, let's see how many we got from you. There we go. Sort you out. Okay. There we go. Quest complete. And there we have it. We have gained a level. I didn't know if we're going to get it or not, but we did get it in the end. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this quest, and we'll see from there. I might want to travel to Booty Bay at some point. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it necessarily now or at a later time, but we have to take that into consideration, as that does offer us a bit more in terms, or opens up a bit more quests for us that we can actually do whilst we're in the area. And this is actually a good area to pull quite a few levels, so I do want to hang about and try and get as many of them done in Stranglethorn Vale. Plus, in all honesty, I do actually like this area quite a bit.
Have a good one.
There we go. That's us done. This is what we have so far. Notice that they are all in the northern part of Stranglethorn Vale. I'm having a look around here just to kind of figure out what we're up against. So yeah, let's figure this out. Alright. Now I don't mind kill quests. That's kind of cool. I do like kill quests. They are less headache than the fetch and retrieve quests kind of thing. I'm also looking at what levels we're up against as well. This is what I like about Questy, so really, really good add-on. Okay, well, I guess with that said, it's time to make my way towards some of these quests. Okay, so after some consideration, I thought of going back down to Booty Bay, even if it's to unlock the Flight Master down there. I think that is the best thing to do right now. There should be some quests available, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, but I don't see why there wouldn't be. I think there will be somewhat high level for us. But if I go and unlock the flight path down there, then that should make it a lot easier to travel in the future when I do need to actually be down in Booty Bay. So I think that's basically what I'm doing right now. And hopefully we have some quests that we can pick up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much with them. Things down here tend to be a lot higher level than what we can actually manage. Now, I am at a point where I should be just fine, hopefully. It's I mean, they don't really tend to put creatures, as you can see right there. That's kind of troublesome if we do get into bother with that. But they don't really tend to have creatures on the road. So that's what I'm relying on. And hopefully I'm going to be able to avoid any type of fight with them. So that's kind of what I went with. Otherwise it'll just end really bad for us. At least it is a nice relaxing horseback ride down to Booty Bay. And this area does look quite nice. I do like it, to be honest. So yeah, I can't wait to see Booty Bay. Now, this is one of the areas I spent a lot of time in World of Warcraft when I was leveling up, so I kind of know it. I don't know where everything is located, but I have a very vague memory of what it looks like and generally how to find things that I may need here. And so this is Booty Bay right here. And okay, so we get this mounted in Booty Bay. So I need to find the flight master, and I think it's somewhere in this direction. We do also have the option of taking a ship. Now I think the ship from here takes us to the other continent, which we don't really want to go right now. Maybe at a later time, but this is where I will come to pick up
Need help?
to get the ship. We do also need potentially to sell some stuff. Just having a look at what they would have to sell if I wanted to buy stuff, but obviously we don't need the grades. We do have some stuff, and generally a bit better than what the vendor is offering. I don't actually think anybody would buy anything from the vendor. Do you know what? That reminds me, when I first started out in World of Warcraft, I didn't know about that, so I didn't know about dungeons either, so I bought stuff from the vendors. But yeah, I think that was the first character I ever leveled up, so I didn't know. I was none the wiser. Okay, trying to kind of organize my stuff here. We do have these potions right there, that potion, so might as well make use of it. I need to. It's one of those things I'm used to from other type of games like this, to holding on to them for a later date. But as we progress, early potions and things like that become useless in later games. So there's no point in holding on to it. Really doesn't help us with absolutely anything, to be honest. So yeah, it's just a senseless exercise. Now we do want to disenchant whatever we can disenchant. We are going to hold on to the materials and use them to level up as we progress through the game. I do want to try and keep on top of enchanting and mining as much as possible, to be honest. So that is something that I'm working on. It just means that sometimes we'll basically stop and do stuff like this, and also means that things that we could sell for some extra gold, we don't sell it. We basically break it down for its materials. All right, I think we're good to go. We're fully repaired, so it should be fine. I do have a nice big mace on my back. That's pretty cool. All right, so I am kind of reminding myself of where everything is here in Booty Bay. It's been such a long time since I've seen it, or been in it, really. I think that sounds better. Ooh, what's in here? Also, as I'm doing this, I'm looking for quests. This guy is basically leather working supplies. We don't need any of that stuff. That's about it. Let's see what the next room has to offer us. Okay. So you're fine there. We don't need to talk to you. Okay, we don't want to go up there. This is probably something to do with armor. Okay, quite a bit of armor here. But no vendor, no merchant, no person, no NPC. Okay, again, armor. So this guy has a quest for us, so we'll pick it up. Drizzlick. So this is his quest. Thank you for the quest, sir. We shall get back to you as soon as we can. Let's go and find someone else. So there is apparently another marker somewhere here, probably on the lower levels.
Need help?
Okay, that is a trainer there. We don't really care much for that. So I think, let me just go up here. There we go. There's, which one is it? Ah, you. That's who I need to talk to. So we have discovered a new flight path. I'm going to go down here. Okay, it went a bit too low. Ah, there's a quest behind me. That's fine. Just quickly having a look down here, just to kind of get the idea of what we're going on. I think this is like one of the auction houses and stuff. We can talk to you.
Can I help you?
And we pick up your quest as well.
Have a good one.
Okay, let's see what else there is around here. So, I'm trying to kind of figure this one out. So we go down here. What's down here? Not all that much. I'm going to be honest and admit I don't really remember this area. Okay, so I think the only way for me is to kind of just run about and try and make a mental note of where everything is. And there we go. You probably heard my cat who's wanting some attention. Feel like this might be an area here where we can quest. We can talk to you.
Come get the voodoo. You be careful.
Okay, so how do we get inside this building? Okay, so this would be the equivalent of the inn. There we go. Alright. I do have to do some emojis with these horde characters. So you can't actually talk to them. It's really interesting. So if they talk or type anything in the chat box to say something, it looks like gibberish from the Alliance perspective. And if the Alliance try to talk to them from the Horde's perspective, again, it looks like gibberish. Okay, so I think I might want to get some more of these mana potions. They will come in handy. And I have to use what we currently have, but a couple of stacks won't hurt us too much. And I think that'll do just fine for now. We're not really going to be using food, so that's fine. We're okay there in that department. I could pick up some fish, but I think a stack of fish will be just perfect for me. I think this will last us just as long, just as much as the mana will. Probably even longer, because we're going to heal. And there's a hunter with a raptor pet. That's pretty cool. Now I do see a question mark, so I'm just trying to figure out who has it. Apparently these are like rooms, eh? That's not bad looking. Ah, here we are. So you have two of them, so we'll pick both of them up. Okay, that's one quest from you. Just kind of quickly reading as to what we need to do. This sounds interesting.
Hurry back! Time is money, friend!
We'll pick this one up as well. That's a nice, interesting reward for that. Thought I needed to talk to you. Okay, right, okay, let's talk to you. You question marked. Oh, you have 3 quests. I'm glad I came here. Right, we'll complete what we have, pick up what we can, and see what else there is here in Booty Bay that we can pick up. Okay, give us the next one.
Yo!
Okay, so I'm just kind of scanning the text really quickly, just kind of get an idea of it. I mean, it's, again, I probably will end up forgetting half of the stuff with what they require, so I'm going to probably make heavy use of Questy as a tooltip to help me more or less progress these quests or get these quests progressed in the right direction. I think that probably sounds better. Yeah, but you guys know what I meant.
Glad I could help. What's up?
Okay, so I think that's us done. And okay, hold on a bit. Apparently I've completed one. Let's try this one. Okay, there you go. There's your whatever that is, and that moves us on to another quest. I guess we gained some easy XP. Okay, I'm just looking at my stats. They look decent. I'm happy with them.
Glad I could help.
Okay, so apparently there's another quest. Okay, up there. So I guess we talk to you then.
I have work for one such as you.
And with that said, it's all looking really good. It's all more or less coming to a conclusion here. And that's good, good, good. There's this dude right here that's got me intrigued. I wonder what's up with him. So let's get this last question mark. I think he was down here somewhere. I'm just gonna zoom out on the mini map just to kind of get an idea of if I'm on the right, zoom in, zoom out kind of thing. Okay, let's go down this way. Okay, he's not in here. Where do we need to go? I think this is going to be like a follow-up thing that we're going to get. So I'm looking on the inside of the building. So I think we've gone too far. No, that's not what we want to do. Maybe he's up here at top. Let's have a look. I'm not seeing this dude. I should have done it. Ah, okay. Okay, well, I want to see if there's anything else here that we can actually do. I also need to find the mailbox. And so that's one of the things I need to do. Because we do get mail, and I think there should be a mailbox here. I think I passed it, and I saw it on my way. Just never actually gave it much notice. Well, and we fell. Might as well just do this, dude. And eventually I will figure out where the mailbox is. Also, I want to try the auction house here. Although I remember that the auction house in Booty Bay wasn't as good as your faction-specific auction house. So, but it can come in handy, especially with potential quest items and stuff like that.
Hurry back.
And here we are. So we've got all the quests. We now have a massive log on the side of just quests that we can complete. But I think this is where we're going to end the video. I just wanted to show off this area because this is a place I will be coming to very often. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's everything I remember plus more because I forgot a lot of stuff. But I do like Booty Bay, and I'm glad we are going to be sticking around here for quite some time. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. I do appreciate it, and if you made it this far into the video, it does mean a great deal to me. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, folks.